Welcome to Nrvana Edge. This is a series of videos to help you to gain some basic knowledge about WordPress and manage your WordPress website. The first dozen or so videos will be about WordPress, and then we can move on to some other topics. If you want to contact me, please go to my website, nrvana.com, and here's my phone number and email. I want to show you some resources that are important to know, and I also want to show you how to get logged into WordPress and how to set yourself up so that you can work effectively. First thing I want to show you is the Nrvana digital Facebook page. So this is my page. You should go ahead and follow or like this page, and then you'll get notices in your Facebook. There's a bunch of content here. There's links to all the videos in this series, some photography work, some video work, announcements for new websites, artists that I like, and then also some of the latest news, tools, and things that are happening in the digital / tech community. So go there and check it out and sign up. Next thing I want to show you is my YouTube. So this is the Nrvana homepage, and then inside there I've created a playlist called Nrvana Edge. And all the videos in this series will end up on this playlist. Here's the one I created yesterday, WordPress backups and updates, and then EDGE2, EDGE3, EDGE4 will file in below here. And my intention is to send an email about every week to announce a new video, but by the time you see any of the emails, they'll all be here. So you can just go to the YouTube channel and watch the videos in order, and you'll learn a lot about WordPress. The next thing I want to show you is I just want to run through a typical hosting account, cPanel. And so anybody that has a website has a web host, and it's just kind of cool to know a little bit about what's in the cPanel. You have a file manager, which is the file structure of your website on the web server. There's phpMyAdmin, which is a tool for editing tables in your database. There's MySQL databases, which is where you would create a database and add a user to a database. And there's FTP accounts, which is where you create an FTP login. There's a lot of other tools in here too. It's all kind of beyond the scope of this video, but please email me or give me a call if you have any questions or anything that I can help you with. Next thing I want to show you is WordPress.org. So this is the main WordPress site, and this is full of support forms and information about WordPress, basic WordPress lessons and documentation. So a good place to spend some time. Many of you have websites that are built in the Enfold with the Enfold theme. I use this theme quite a lot. This is a demo page for that theme. It shows you all the different layouts and things that can be created with Enfold. So you can look through here and kind of familiarize yourself with the capabilities of the theme. Like if I'm interested in what kind of galleries I could create, I can go here and see all the different galleries. Or perhaps I'm interested in creating a Meet the Team page. I can go there and see what the layouts are that are in the Enfold theme. If you want to take it a step up, go to w3schools.com. This is where you can learn basic HTML and CSS, along with JavaScript and a number of other web languages, PHP, jQuery. And this is just some basic tutorials, basic HTML. The first place to start might be HTML, and then go to CSS. And HTML is the markup language, and CSS is how you style things. So that's how you create background colors and change font sizes, assign fonts, do various styling to the website. And as you can see, there's numerous, every CSS type is listed here, and so it's also great as a reference in case you ever need to look up, you know, how do I code color in CSS. It shows you here. You want to step it up another step, you can join Lynda.com. Lynda.com costs about $15, $20 a month. They're just purchased by LinkedIn. And this is the largest resource on the web for video learning in all these different areas. So coding, design, web, photography, video, 3D animation. So in web, for example, there are 1,200 courses, and you could just click there and start with a, a search for a basic WordPress course. Super great resource. So the other thing I want to show you is what a WordPress installation looks like, and talk about that a little bit. So here's a basic WordPress installation. WordPress is a web application, which means that it's a bunch of PHP files. There's probably 300 or 400 files in, on this level, and then inside of these folders. The WP config file is where you tell WordPress where to look for your database. So in this case, the database name is Rivergate WP2, the user is root, the password is root, etc. The three main folders are admin, content, and includes. The one that, if you're a WordPress developer, that you spend the most time in is the content folder. Inside of the content folder, you have a plugins folder. These are all the plugins that are installed. A themes folder. These are the themes that are installed. And then an uploads folder, and this is where all your images reside, classified into months and years. So let's look at how to log into WordPress. This is a site I built recently called for Literacy Pro, which is a Boulder startup. And basically, if you want to log into the back end of your website, open a new tab, leave the front end open a new tab, put in the URL, and then type wp-admin at the end of it. Press enter. And if you're already logged in, this will take you directly to the back end. Looks like I was already logged in. So let me log out so that I can show you what happens if. So if you type wp-admin in, if you're not logged in, it'll take you to the login page, WP login PHP. But it's just easier to remember just to always type wp-admin, and then you can log in here. So once you're logged in, the thing to do is open a bunch of windows to work in. Because every time you save something or make a change, it's a call to the server. So it's a lot easier to have a bunch of tabs open. So I like to set the first tab to pages, second tab to pages, third tab to your Enfold theme.
Alert from
the next tab to widgets or menus, and then the last tab to your media library. So the reason that's important is because if I go into the home page and I make a change, I would update the page, and then instead of clicking here to see the page, I just go back to this window and hit refresh. Command R on a Mac or Control R on a PC, and then I can look at my changes. Oh, that's not quite those fonts aren't quite big enough. I can go back here, adjust it a little bit, click update, and then go back and check it. So definitely when you work in WordPress, open a bunch of different windows so that you're not just working in one window. It'll go a lot faster. That's everything I have for this lesson. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time in EDGE 3.